All right, we hear you. I don't.
Did it work this time?
Yep, there we go. We've got you. Can you see
Okay,
us?
good. I can do.
Okay, this is the group that chose the University of Miami. So is it Warschauer? Is that how you say your last name?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so this is Miss Warschauer. She's a representative of the University of Miami. So this group of guys over here, and as you can tell, they're all gentlemen.
Yes.
I don't know why they would pick the U, but they certainly have a strong feel for that for your school. So they prepared some questions. Is it all right if they ask you them?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead. Why don't you tell Miss Warschauer your name?
My name is Logan. What is your school mascot and your school colors?
Our mascot is an ibis. It's a bird, and it kind of looks like a small swan. His name is Sebastian, and he's our mascot because when we have storms, the ibis is the last bird to leave the area and the first bird to come back afterward. So it's a really strong bird. And our school colors are green, orange, and white.
Okay, so how did that become your mascot?
It's a bird that they're all around campus. They sort of walk around and they're native to South Florida. And because they're a strong bird, when the storms come, they're still here up until that last point, and then they're the first bird to come back when everything's safe.
Okay, so how many students attend your college or university?
I'm sorry, could you say that one more time?
How many students attend your university?
We have 9,500 undergraduate students and 4,500 graduate students.
Wow. Yeah, I know that the University of Miami is known for its law and its medical school, correct? It has a very strong graduate school.
Yes. Medical more so than law, but both of them are very strong.
Excellent.
Yep.
My name is Josh.
Hi, Josh.
How many students start college at your school each year?
We have 2,000 freshman students that will start this fall.
Wow. That's about 20 times what the entire second grade class is. It's about 20 times. So if you lined all of you guys up and had 20 more lines, that's how many people would be starting the University of Miami in September.
Two of these schools.
No, 20 of these schools. Crazy, right?
A lot more.
That's a lot more. Go ahead.
How big are your class sizes?
With 2,000 freshmen, the class size have to be really big at the University of Miami, right?
They're actually pretty small. Our student to faculty ratio is 11 to 1. So most of your classes will have around 20-25 students in it.
That's not very big at all. Excellent.
What types of sports are offered at your school?
What types of sports are offered there?
What type of sports?
Yep.
We're a Division I school, so we have very strong sports, football, basketball, we have soccer, we have baseball, and we also have intramural and club sports. So if you don't want to be in a Division I team, you can play intramurals. So we have women's softball, lacrosse. We have a Quidditch team that just started, so if you watch Harry Potter and you want to play Quidditch, we have one of those too. So we have about 40 different sports for the intramural level that you can play.
Cool. Now the intramural is where you play against your peers, right? Or everyone from your school, as well as, do you guys play some of the other local schools down in Miami?
And the intramurals is just for our students, so we split them up onto teams and they play each other. The club sports is more of a regional travel, so you could play club lacrosse and you might travel to different schools in Florida and Georgia, the southeastern United States.
Excellent. Number 7?
Hi, I'm Keelan. What types of things are there to do at your college or university?
There are a lot of different things to do. We have, like I said, all of those intramurals and club sports. We have over 300 student groups, activities, organizations on campus. So if you're into business or you want to be a lawyer, we have groups for that. If you want to learn how to surf or if you know how to sail, you can be on our sailing team. We have a lot of volunteer opportunities as well, so you can do, work with younger kids in preschools in the area, or what do you guys like to do for fun?
What do you guys like to do for fun?
I like skateboarding.
Skateboarding. Is there a skateboarding club?
We don't, but you could start one if you wanted.
You could start one if you got some friends together. How about a video game club? Is there one?
We have a weekend in the spring called Sports Fest, where the entire campus is split up onto teams and you compete in a lot of different activities. And one of them is a video game competition.
Cool. Go ahead, Kayla.
Yeah, I was invited to Call of Duty.
Do you have any rivals?
We do. Florida State University, which is in northern Florida, and the University of Florida, which is sort of in central Florida.
Go ahead.
Does your college have any traditions?
Does your college have any traditions?
We have any traditions? We have traditions for our homecoming weekend when all the graduates come back to visit for the weekend. There are certain things we do on that Saturday. There's a football game that everyone goes to. There are fireworks, and it's a nice weekend for everyone to come back and you see your old classmates and you meet current students. So that's a pretty big tradition.
Excellent. Number 10.
And there are other things that we do at athletic events, certain cheers, certain things when we score a touchdown. So when you go to games, you start to learn, you start to pick those up.
Now, it's always a tradition there that those football players walk out through the smoke. Is that correct?
Correct.
Go ahead, Nia.
My name is Keelan. What is your college best known for?
What is your college best known for?
In terms of academics,
If anyone were to think of the University of Miami, what do you think the first thing they would think of would be?
hopefully the academics. Sometimes football might pop into their heads as well. Our medical school is very strong. We're very strong in the sciences as well. So our marine science program is really great. If you want to do research on hurricanes, or you want to, work with dolphins or do coral reef research preservation, we have very strong programs for that too.
Excellent.
Why do most people choose to attend your school?
Why do most people choose to attend the University of Miami?
That's a very good question. I think students who want a small community environment, but they want the feeling of being at a big university, will come here. So we're a pretty small campus, and our class sizes are very small, so it's sort of similar to a high school size classroom. So if that's sort of what you're looking for. We also have 180 different majors you can choose from. So if you're interested in a lot of different things, we have music business as a major. You can do meteorology. You can do sport management. There are a lot of different programs. So students who are interested in a lot of different things usually choose to come to the University of Miami.
Yeah, we had a young man who his goal in life is to become a sports agent, and I believe there is quite a famous sports agent who is an alumni of yours who he said that's the University of Miami is certainly where he wants to attend.
Great.
Okay, go ahead.
Great.
How big is your campus?
How big is your campus?
It's an enclosed campus. We're 7 miles outside of downtown, so we're in the suburbs. It's 3 miles around the outside of campus, and it takes about 15 minutes to walk from corner to corner.
Excellent. 13?
Hi, my name is Gino. How do most people get around campus?
How do most people get around your campus?
Most people will walk. Bike riding is also really popular. Skateboarding is really popular. We also have a bus system. So if you don't want to walk or it's raining, you can take the bus from different places around campus too.
Excellent. 14?
What are the most
Popular.
popular areas of the study at your school?
What are the most popular areas of study at your school?
Biology is very popular. We have a lot of students who want to be doctors. Psychology is also really popular. Engineering as well. We have a very strong engineering program.
Excellent.
What is the cost of your school?
What's the cost of the University of Miami?
Next year, the tuition is going to be $39,000, and then about $11,000 for room and board. So to pay for your food, where you're living, student activity fees. So a part of that is all the tickets to all of our sporting events. So you don't have to pay extra to go to a football game or a basketball game. It's part of your tuition.
Excellent. Go ahead, James.
My name is James. Does your school offer scholarships?
We do. We look at the application when they come in, and we review them for scholarship when we review them for the university. And we have scholarships that range from $8,000 a year all the way up to full tuition.
Excellent. You can go right to 18.
Do you have any famous alumni?
We do. Do you guys watch football?
Yep, I do.
Who's your favorite team?
Giants.
The Giants. Oh, I don't know anyone on the Giants, but do you watch the Patriots ever?
If they're versus the Giants.
They played them in the Super Bowl this year.
You know Vince Wilfork?
Yep.
He went to the University of Miami, and the Saints, Jonathan Vilma and Jimmy Graham also went here. The Rock, you know The Rock, the wrestler, and he's in movies. He went here too. We have the past president of McDonald's was from here. A lot of different screenwriters. Ben Folds 5 is a band. I don't know if you're familiar with them, but Ben Folds went here as well. Gloria Estefan, who's a very popular female singer. So a lot of different people.
I think, too, what a big appeal for the University of Miami is how close you guys are to the beach, correct?
We're about 15 minutes away, about a 15-minute drive.
And Miami and South Beach have been, oftentimes picked as some of the nicest beaches in the United States.
They're beautiful.
Last one,
We have some quieter beaches too, which is nice.
What do you like most about your college?
I like that we're a very diverse school. We have students from all over the world. About 20% of our students, so 1 out of every 5 students is from somewhere outside of the United States. So when you're in class, you learn different languages, you learn about different cultures, and it's a really fun environment that you're learning in.
Excellent. Now, I know the popular hand signal for the U. Is there a cheer that goes along with that?
Any sort of variation of Go Canes is pretty solid.
Okay. You guys want to give her the U and say Go Canes?
Go Canes.
Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today. This was fantastic.
You're very welcome. Is there anything, do you guys need anything in terms of like brochures, or I don't know when your presentation is, but I can send you something in the mail as well.
Anything that you would like to send would be great. As you can see, we've kind of started collecting any kind of memorabilia from the different colleges to decorate here. So anything you can send would be fantastic.
Sure. And is your mailing address in your email?
Yep, it's in the signature of my email at the bottom. You can send it to care of me at the address below.
Okay, great.
Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Say bye.
Go Canes. I like Go Canes.